Hello and welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Today we are going to be having a play with the new Timeless Arrangements bundle. This is a fabulous bundle in the new catalog, and I'm excited that I'm finally allowed to share the inside of the catalog with you. We are going to page 67 today. Maybe. There we go. This is the Timeless Arrangements bundle. It is a gorgeous bundle that have all kinds of dies that are actually connected, so you have perfect placement. Like the greenery, this greenery die, and this one, there's 3 of them that are connected, 4 of them actually. So you know exactly how or where to place or space them. They've actually done the work for us. And this one has an amazing greeting set that goes with it. And there's some standalone dies and standalone stamps as well. So we're going to be playing with that one. And we are also going to be playing with the Countryside in DSP. This is 12 by 12 DSP. I cut mine down into 6 by 6 sizes. And this is part of the Countryside suite. But I've chosen that DSP for my card today. And I'm also using the fabulous, as you see I use mine a lot, Stylish Shapes dies. It has squares, circles, and banners, and they're all stitched. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. I have some navy bordered ribbon. I have a Misty Moonlight ink spot. And we're going to get started with our card. And we're not going to worry about measurements because after the video I am going to do a blog post and it'll have all the measurements in there for you. So basically we're just going to get started with our card, and this way you just follow along, see how it's made, and if you choose to make one for yourself, you can just go back to the blog post and get the measurements right from there. And there will be photos of the cards there as well. So I am just folding this on all of these score lines, and I'm calling this a vertical freestanding card. Okay, so that's the shape that we're going for our card, main card base. And then I have a piece of balmy, this is Night of Navy. I have a piece of balmy blue. Let me see. And a piece of basic white. So I am going to get my Tombow, and we're going to take this basic white and we are going to attach this to the middle of our card base so that we have a nice place to write our greeting. There we go. I guess while we have that out there, we're just going to leave that for a minute. I have cut some strips of DSP to decorate this card. While we have this nice and flat, we might as well put these on. And like I said, this is just that, these names, Countryside In. It's going to take me a while to get onto these names. Countryside In DSP. And I just chose a bunch of different patterns, just to make it interesting. And we'll just plop these all in place and pretty up our card. This is one of those cards that looks like it would be difficult, but it's not. Super, super simple. Like most of the stuff that I do, it's pretty simple once you break it down and see how it's done. All right, now I have this piece of balmy blue, and I have 2 strips of DSP that I'm going to put on there. This is going to be the base for our card, just to give it a little bit of stability, because it is a card that opens differently and moves. So we want to make sure that it's not too flimsy. And I'm just putting these strips down each side just to pretty this up a little bit. Just like so. All right, so now this is going to go in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive on this large middle panel. And then I'm going to stand this up and match it up. No, I'm not right. Let's try this again. That's better, but it's not straight. Whoops. All right, we'll do it this way. Struggle is real this morning, my friends. I'm only half a cup of coffee in. So bear with me. There we go. All right. That's still not right. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I'm going to put more glue on here because I've messed around so much. I promise you, this is not difficult. It really isn't. I don't know what is my problem this morning. There we go. There we go. So now you're going to see those 2 there. And then we're going to have this panel that's going to go on the front. All right. So this is going to be kind of interesting because you'll get to see all of these different patterns. And if you don't have DSP, you can use different cardstocks. I just suggest that perhaps you use an embossing folder and you emboss them just to add some interest. And we're going to pop this one on here. And then this one is going to go on here. Like so. All right, let's get that one out of the way. We will put some adhesive on here. And we will pop this in place. And you see that I just shut that panel. I did that on purpose because I want to make sure that I get it lined up. There we go. There we go. Isn't that cool? And then that just pops out like that. Have a nice place to write your greeting on the inside. Right, we're going to set that card aside for a few minutes, and we are going to work on our greeting. Check out this die. I don't know whether the camera can pick that up. There's stitches around, but in the center of each one, there's a little X cut out. Can you see that? Pretty cool. I've die cut 2 of these because in typical Shelley fashion, I sometimes mess up when I'm stamping. If I was not doing a video, I would definitely stamp before I die cut. Alright, let's see if I can get this some semblance of straight. And I chose the greeting that says, I really appreciate you. Good. I'm happy with that. We'll save that for another card. And we best get our ink spot lid back on, and I just put a little elastic around mine just to make sure that it doesn't pop off. All right, now we're going to let's kind of lay this out, dry fit this. See, this is what I was thinking, and then I put the greenery behind the tag. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put these together. I like that. And then I'm going to put this right flat on the front of the card towards the top, because I'm going to put a bow at the bottom. All right, now we get to play with all of this beautiful greenery, which in this case is blue. And you see how easy that makes it. I just don't know if I want blue, navy blue, or if I want balmy blue, or do I want a combination of both? I'm thinking these navy ones are a bit too tall. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. But I'm thinking they're a little bit too tall for what I want. I am going to leave those out. I'm going to put the balmy blue ones on, and then we'll, maybe we can even take just a piece of that one and maybe just do a little piece of it in here. Kind of figure it out as we go, but I like that it's got this nice big bar. It holds them all together and spaces them properly. That's half the battle for me, is to get them properly spaced. So now we could easily just do that, but I'm thinking, I think this one here is too tall. But this little blue guy, I'm going to cut this in half. I know, I'm not supposed to, but I'm a rebel. I'm going to cut both of them in half and just see what this looks like. I like that. I am going to put the adhesive on here and use them. Just breaks up that balmy glue a little bit. Ties it all together. And there we have it. Now we have one unit that I can put right on my card. I'm going to grab some dimensionals and pop that on dimensionals. There we go. And this is our first weekend at the trailer, and of course I forgot a paper piercer. And my Take Your Pick tool does not have, I just have a scoring tip on it. So I had to put a paper piercer on my list. Or the correct tip for my Take Your Pick tool, one of the two. All right, beautiful. Love that. Now let's grab some glue dots. And I made a little bow prior to the video out of the navy bordered ribbon. So get that glue dot picked up. There we go. I'm going to pop that right there. And I guess I'm going to need to use my scissors to pick up glue dots to contain that tail, these tails. Whatever works, right? We'll make it work. There we go. And now we need to trim up our tails. There we go. Toss this stuff in the garbage. Cover on the glue. And now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this little piece and I'm going to snip it off. And I'm going to add this to the inside of my card. Just as a little, I don't get too much glue on this. But I'm going to have to keep it in place. I'm just going to add this right down here in the corner just to add a little something, something. There we go. Closed up and open. All right, now what shall we put on here for embellishments? I think I am going to use iridescent basic jewels. Basic pearls, like pearl jewels, I guess. Iridescent pearls, basic jewels. Wow, that's a mouthful. Alright, here's a little trick for you. Cut the side out of your package instead of having to fight with the adhesive. And well, I'd get a hold of the package. There we go. Then they just slide right open. And I'm going to just smatter 2 or 3 of these around. oops, 2, and 3. There we go. And there we have it, my friends. There is our card, and it's, I don't know, a vertical freestanding, I guess. It's kind of a weird kind of gatefold, really. Anyway, that is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you come back again soon. That's it. This is the, get these names right, Timeless Arrangements bundle with the Countryside in DSP and Stylish Shape Styles. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.